Katie, the Pirate volleyball team had a chance to begin defense of its Northwest Conference title this weekend, hosting Pacific and Willamette. A pair of victories. What was it that you liked best about this weekend?
It was a fun weekend, being able to play at home for the first round of conference play. I really thought our girls came out with a lot of focus, knowing that, it wasn't going to be a guarantee, that both games are going to be really competitive. And so we wanted to kind of transition from our tough competitive play last weekend in Texas and take that into conference play. And I felt like we did some really good things. I feel like we served tough. We were able to kind of take both Pacific and Willamette out of system a lot without a lot of missed serves. I feel like for us, whenever we were out of system, we were trying to get a lot of swings rather than free balls over the net, and I feel like we did a good job of that. I think we sided out really, really well, meaning we didn't let the other team go on a lot of scoring runs. We had to make some adjustments along the way, but getting those 2 victories was a great start.
When we opened the season, after that first weekend, you talked a little bit about helping us find our block again after we were so good last year, and now we're leading the conference in blocking again. Is that just attention to detail, or was that something strategically you adjusted to help the girls get in the right place?
It was more just, I think, attention to detail and repping things out in practice and being able to, work through some things and have some good conversations. It's a lot of kind of anticipation and vision on the other side of the net. And then it's also a lot about just the fundamentals and the technique of blocking. So being able to work on both of those things. And I think just with time, some of our new athletes, Riley in the middle and Paige on the right side and Les on the outside, now they're getting a little more confident and comfortable with those movements.
It's a different kind of week in that you're going to play a Tuesday match against Whitman and then a Friday match at Linfield. Talk about what we know about the Blues and the Wildcats.
Yeah, well, Whitman is 2-0. They had a great weekend, beating both Pacific and Willamette as well. And I think this is probably one of the better teams they've had in a few years. They have a really good freshman on the right side who's a lefty, and that's always really tough to defend. She's been leading their team in kills. I believe against Willamette she had 16 kills. And they have a couple of good solid pins on the outside, and they're just a really scrappy and kind of defensively oriented team. And so I feel like we're going to have to be prepared for some long rallies. We're going to have to terminate and earn our points and not expect them to make a lot of errors. And then heading into Linfield, same thing. I feel like Linfield has one of the better teams they've only played one conference game. They have a unique schedule. They had this weekend off, but played against Pacific and beat them easily. So I feel like they're going to pose a tough challenge as well.